Welcome back to Tampa Bay's Morning Blend. Before we left you in the last block, I was talking about the Kennedy Space Center because it really is an easy drive from the Tampa Bay area and you can learn and experience so much. Carly and I both saying we need to get over there. It's been too long.
I know.
That's why we're going to call on our new friend for the first time ever on the Morning Blend. Rebecca Shireman joins us now to talk a little space. Rebecca, how are you today?
Hi, I'm doing great. Thank you for having me.
Oh, we're so
I feel like the energy is back where the space and people are, I mean, I know it's always been big here in Florida, but there just seems like in the year 2020, where we were just mentioning has been a crazy year. This has been one of the highlights, right? This has been one of the really cool factors where it's just getting people of all ages, so excited about space again.
Yes, definitely. And the visitor complex at Kennedy Space Center at Kennedy Space Center is a great place to see and experience space. You can see Space Shuttle Atlantis, you can see the Rocket Garden, you can learn about the early space program. And if you haven't been in 5 or 10 years, now's a great time to come check it out. It's a close drive for you all, so that's a plus too.
I think Carly just said it wonderfully. It really has been a bright spot in 2020, the resurgence, the new awe. But there is something about space exploration that I think no matter the age, anybody can get excited learning about. And I know one thing that always stands out when you walk into the visitor center, how small everybody feels, no matter how old you are, right?
That's true. It's true. It really gives you a sense of perspective. And, humans have that innate nature. They want to explore. And so Kennedy Space Center Visitor Complex really gives you an inside look at what you can do and what we have achieved in our space program. So it's really cool. You can see a Saturn V rocket, which actually, unfortunately, isn't available right now because of COVID-19. We do have some limited attractions available, but you can see Space Shuttle Atlantis, you can see the Rocket Garden, and you can come back. Right now, we have a great special offer because of the limitations that we have, where we're giving every guest a complimentary ticket to come back in 2021, so you can see everything once we're fully back open.
That's awesome. So how does it work? I mean, are you requiring guests to wear masks right now? What can people expect? Because especially if you're going to make this day trip, you want to make sure that you have everything you need when you get there.
Absolutely. I mean, health and safety is a top priority for our guests and employees, of course. So we are asking and requiring guests to wear a face covering. And we do have a time ticket entry for guests so that there's not, a line of people getting into security. We're doing temperature checks for our guests and for our employees when they come in as well. We have limited operating hours so that we can accommodate additional cleaning and disinfecting.
Oh no, Rebecca, I think we lost you. Houston, we have a problem.
We even talked about how we are actually talking about something away from the Bay Area. I think we jinxed it. I take responsibility for that one right there. And
it's also an excuse. Let's just stop talking about it and let's actually go, Natalie.
I like it. And one of the things I was going to bring up with her too, I still remember what I got at the gift shop when I was there in the 80s. And it was this nameplate with my name. And I thought it was the coolest thing ever because it dealt with space. So if you've got kids at home, I know they would appreciate that as well. Just being able to have that space memorabilia, especially since we're kind of reliving a whole new space era these days.
So, and I love this deal that they have going on right now, because again, some of the exhibits, some of the places you can't go and see everything right now. They are hoping to reopen that soon. They don't obviously have a date on that yet. But so remember, when you buy that ticket for and the reservation for this year, it also includes a reservation and a ticket to come back next year, which is a fantastic deal.
And I love being able to go to a museum or something like the Kennedy Space Center and not feel rushed. So there's certain things you're not even going to need to try to hurry to, but you can experience it next year. It is so smart they're doing it right now. Again, I think she was actually talking about the cleaning procedures that they're doing and everything they've done and stressing the importance of reservations. But this really is the time. If this has always been something you've wanted to do or maybe go visit again, now is the time to go check out Kennedy Space Center.
Yeah. Well, thanks again, Rebecca. And again, just another excuse for us to get out there and maybe Rebecca to join us too as well at a later date. So
I like it.
All right. Well, up next, we're taking you to another cool place that is open, and that's the Imagine Museum. It's right here in the Bay Area. And we're going to talk with Jane, the executive director, about how maybe you need just a place to kind of unplug and kind of, if you're looking for artwork that's going to, I think, bring joy and peace, which I think we all need, this is a place to do it. And guess what, Natalie? Kids are welcome. I actually talk about how you can actually bring the whole family along. This museum is encouraging the little ones too, and they have a fun game that they can play along too.